Atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki had devastating and long lasting effects, including immense loss of life, physical damage, and long term health consequences for survivors. The initial explosions caused widespread death and destruction, and radiation poisoning and injuries continued to take a toll for months afterwards. The bombing also had significant global implications, contributing to the Cold War and the proliferation of nuclear weapons. The bombing resulted in an estimated 90,000 to 166,000 deaths in Hiroshima and 60,000 to 80,000 deaths in Nagasaki. Within the first few months, roughly half of the casualties occurred on the first day. Today we are going to discuss about Hiroshima. What is exactly Hiroshima is? Hiroshima is a city of Japan. Hiroshima is a very modern city and it's based on an island. It was largely destroyed by atomic bombing. You know what atomic bombing is? Atomic bombing is the most fatal attack on human. What it exactly happened? A little boy dropped on Hiroshima. 3 days later, a fat man was dropped on Nagasaki. What had happened that over the next 2 to 4 months, the effect of the atomic bombing killed 90,000 to 166,000 people in Hiroshima and 60 to 80,000 people in Nagasaki. Roughly half occurred on the first day. Today, more than 75 years later, religious cleanup and continuous scientific monitoring have brought background radiation level back in line with natural norms, making modern Hiroshima not safe to visit, but a powerful testament to both human and the critical importance of nuclear preparedness. I'll explain a little bit to make it more easy. Hiroshima was basically a city of Japan which was hit by an atomic bombing. The effects of these bombing was so powerful that years took to overcome the losses. American commander said it would save money and the lives of American servicemen and Japanese soldiers and civilians too. They said that to continue the war for weeks or months with conventional bombing and the US land invasions could have caused millions of Japanese deaths. USA using military and civilian volunteers, restoration of the city's essential service quickly gathered pace. Water was restored, and mere 4 days after the explosion, and the trains were running on one of the city lines just on day after the bomb detonated. The hypocenter being the exact position below the area where the atomic bombing exploded in the air is notably the most important sites. This is located in the prayer zone area, Peace Park. In 1968, a memorial was built here to mark ground zero of atomic explosion. These bombing leaflets were produced by the Officers of War Information in 1945, headquartered in Saipan. I will show a few visuals of these atomic bombings. These bombing leaflets were produced by the Office of War Information in 1945, headquartered in Saipan, and after action reported by the Central Intelligence Agencies. Studies in intelligence reports that leaflets were dropped in 33 cities, including Hiroshima and Nagasaki, prior to bombing raids. Their purpose was to encourage citizens to evacuate the city to minimize civilian death. Do you understand this now? When these atomic isotopes were dropped, they make the civilian huge death rate. To overcome from these civilians' health damage took years. Science, research, hard work, victories, failure. They included millions of hard work just to save human. Dropping atomic bombs are easy, but recovery, the method, the hard work, it pays off years of hard work to bring out the right medication for the people. People should stop encouraging war. Look for better. Now I'll give you a small example between a husband and a wife. If husband and wife they don't gel, divorce happens. Instead of killing, which is the hardest truth, we should accept, move on, hard work, prosper. Please stop war.